Okay, welcome back to Lunchtime Live. And we're going to bring you now an incredible story in the NFL where one of the most colourful characters the game has ever seen is coming out of retirement at the grand old age of 44 to suit up for one last time. For more on this stunner of a story, Sky Sports NFL host Neil Reynolds joins us on Lunchtime Live. Neil, always good to see you. Firstly, Philip Rivers then. Tell us how this bizarre story has come about, because he's been out of the league for several years and he's back in the practice squad for the Indianapolis Colts.
So he started playing in the NFL 2004, retired, played for the Chargers for most of his career, had one season with the Colts, retiring in 2020. He's since been serving as a head coach of a high school team, St. Michael's Catholic High School in Alabama, for 5 years. So here he is, 44, as you say, 5 years removed from the NFL. And it comes about because the Colts have lost 4 of their last 5, but more importantly, they lost their starting quarterback, Daniel Jones, to a torn Achilles in Sunday's loss to Jacksonville. I knew they would be desperate at quarterback, and I don't think you can really use that word fairly in terms of Philip Rivers because he is an all-time great, but I didn't see this one coming. I did not see this coming at all.
No, the script writers in the NFL that we all joke about really threw a curveball in with this one. I mean, this is the thing. He's been away from the league for so long. The Colts were doing so well this season, one of the top teams in the league. They have dropped out of the playoff spots at the moment. Is this a sheer desperation move to give themselves the best chances of playing football in January?
So I think head coach Shane Steichen believes this is the best chance. Riley Leonard, the guy who stepped in at the weekend, is a 6th-round rookie. I don't think they have huge hopes for Riley Leonard. And I think what Philip Rivers gives you is a proven commodity in terms of knowing the offense. So head coach Shane Steichen just wants somebody that he knows will run his plays correctly, get this team lined up, get them in the right spot. And the good thing for Philip Rivers is he was never the fastest. In fact, he was one of the slowest quarterbacks when it came to running, even when he was in his prime. He never had the strongest of arms. What he always had was passion and an absolute desire to win games. You know, he would lower his shoulder, as we're seeing there, and take on defenders. He would talk trash to the opposition, but actually one of the league's real good guys. I've met him a few times, very pleased to have been around him a couple of times around London games, out in training camps. You feel his passion, you feel his intelligence for the game. So yes, there are 500 quarterbacks who are more athletically blessed right now than Philip Rivers, 5 years removed from the NFL. But it's not about the physical skills. It's about what he could bring to this team potentially mentally. And again, to stop the rot and try and get them over the finish line and into the playoffs.